Okay, Leigh, are you ready to
Yes.
jump into the game part?
Yes, let's do
Okay,
it.
so moments,
Yes.
mentor, memento. Let's start with moments.
Yes.
Tell me a moment that was seminal in creating the person who we see and are listening to today.
There are so many, but the one that I thought would be the most significant is a moment when I was an undergraduate student at McGill University. And at the time, I liked science, I liked the idea of helping people, and I was interested in health. And I thought, well, I'll be a doctor. You know, what are the jobs out there? Doctor. Everybody knows what a doctor does. So I was taking all of my science classes and my anatomy and my chemistries. And then I took a course called health geography, going, well, I'm interested in health. I don't know what that means, but that sounds great. And it completely changed what I ended up doing in my academic path. My professor, Professor Nancy Ross, who actually comes from AC, her PhD was from here, was teaching us about the social determinants of health and how place is really important there. The most important predictor of how healthy you're going to be is where you're born or your postal code. You know, you can try to be as healthy as you want, and it's important, of course, to exercise and eat well, but where you're from is going to determine more than anything how healthy you're going to be. And I found that shocking. And there's this huge discrepancy in people who are from poorer backgrounds and people from wealthier neighborhoods. And that really resonated with me. And I was biking home from class one day through a wealthy neighborhood of Montreal in these beautiful separated bike lanes with leafy green trees, and then entered into my neighborhood, which was not even an unwealthy neighborhood, but just less so. And you can see that the bike path was suddenly terrible. It switched to the other side of the street, it had potholes in it. And I went, wow, even in a city, you can see this income gradient in places that will influence your health. This is a direct behavior, being able to travel by bike. So I would like to thank Nancy Ross and that elective for pushing me away from being a doctor, although I'm sure my parents would have liked that, to being a professor and doing this kind of work, and opened my eyes to other types of jobs like working in public health or being an urban planner or working in policy, and that all of these people really help the population get healthier. There's lots of different ways of doing it.
And philosophically, it's in a proactive way rather than a reactive way.
Exactly. Get it from the source. Mm-hmm. And I've realized since starting at McMaster that I thought I had a unique journey, but almost all of my students started out wanting to be an engineer or a doctor. That's what's so beautiful about universities. They took an elective and went, oh, wait, what's a planner? You can be a planner and you can help people's health with planning? And I love that. So I hope to do the same to them.